Oh no. Oh no. What's going down? What is happening? Let me tell you, we are continuing the Animals in Clothing series. So, if you're just now chiming into my channel, I have been doing this series for a total of, 2 paintings so far. We're not super deep into it, but we're doing this. And I'm really enjoying it. I started making backstories for them. Maybe it's pathetic, I don't know. Maybe it's just really entertaining. I'm gonna go with that. But if you follow me on Instagram, this little dude has a story. So what is this little dude anyway? Oh yeah, I'm drawing a squirrel. His name is Hubert. You should definitely follow my Instagram page because I do some weird backstories for them and I have a little too much fun with it. So I'll tell you a little bit about Hubert's backstory. He is a very sophisticated, educated squirrel, and he lives in Columbus, Ohio, just like me. I have never seen him in person, but you know, he's a very well-respected squirrel, and he can be spotted on Saturday mornings hanging out in various parks throughout the area. And he's usually spotted waddling around while eating his weight in acorns. Sometimes he'll be on a bench reading the newspaper too, so there's that. He's a very, as I said, educated squirrel. He went to an Ivy League university, but he won't tell us where he went, and he never really did anything with his degree. Instead, he just chooses to walk around looking very dapper, and he doesn't really say much, but yeah, there's a little old lady in German village, and she sews his clothes. So there is a way he is getting his clothing. It's from this little old lady, and he has very cute clothing. He's actually sporting this pink shirt here and looking quite nice, might I add. So my series, Animals in Clothing, yeah, they're all going to have these backstories, and they're all going to be wearing very either vintage clothing or very dapper, dressed up attire that we all want to be wearing. Yep. So sometimes they're also going to be doing really weird things, so their clothing won't really fit what they're doing, which I think is quite awesome, and it creates this tension within the piece that I adore. So I'm really excited to share the next couple of pieces with you. I have a couple of them other than the 2 that you guys have seen on my channel. So I'm actually a little bit deeper than I claim to be. I just have not shown much yet. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you about this piece and then just a couple other fun life things in this video. Back to my Instagram. I want you to know that this series is catered to you guys. So that means I want you to be involved, and the way that I'm doing this is I'm opening up my possibilities for these paintings with your input. So if you go on Instagram and you have a picture of your pet that you really love, or maybe you just saw an animal and you snapped a picture because it was really cute, you can tag me in that photo and use the hashtag Mira Draw My Pets. And it can be one of the possibilities in the pool of possibilities, you know? So I'm going to visit this hashtag a lot, and I'm going to pick some of the stuff, and that's really cool. And if I do that, if I pick your animal that you submitted for this, I'm going to credit you on YouTube, and I'm going to credit you on Instagram. So that's kind of cool. You get a shout out. And your animal will be like cartoonified and wearing clothing after it's used. So that's kind of sweet. I'm not going to do that for every single piece. Obviously, I didn't like find somebody's pet squirrel. But you get the point. Lots of people have cats and dogs, and yeah. My first piece of this series was a cat, except he was painted on paper, and I don't know, he might be exiled from the series because he was painted on paper, and everything from here on out is going to be painted on wood for this series, I think. I am traveling to Florida this week, though, So if I add to this series, it would be on paper. Man, now I don't know. He might have to stay in the series. But the wooden pieces are particularly special because I painted the edges with gold. It's very, very beautiful in person. If you've ever been to like Versailles in France, then yeah, you would probably see all that gold. It's kind of like that kind of gold, very gold, very nice. Yeah. I thought it added to this vintage kind of look, and I really enjoyed that. So I want to keep that an ongoing thing for most of these pieces from here on out. I am doing this entire series in gouache, by the way. And if you saw at the beginning of this, I did not gesso this piece of wood. I don't like the gesso stuff if I'm using gouache and I'm using wood. The reason why is I would like to see that wood grain come through. It's really beautiful. And I painted this very thick so you don't see it as much, but you can kind of see it in the light, and I just think it's so pretty. I love it. So that's why I don't gesso my wood. Instead, I sand it very well. So sandpaper is your friend for that kind of thing, and that's just a little tip I wanted to include. I guess I'll talk a little bit about this some more, and then I'll delve into some other things. For this series, I'm also doing a very limited color palette. So what does that mean? It means each piece will have its individual color scheme. However, the max amount of colors I'm going to let myself use is around 4 colors. I guess that sounds like a lot, but if you look at this piece, there's pink, there's the brownish color of the squirrel, there's the white color, and then there's the mint colored background. The gold border, I don't know. I guess it can count, but it's not actually on the front of the painting. It's on the sides. So yeah, I'm doing that, and I think it really helps unify the painting and make it seem bright and happy, because there's usually a very bold, happy color. And I don't know. I've been practicing the limited color palette thing, loving it so much. So I'll be doing that. I have a couple other pieces that you'll see soon that are a little bit more bold. So yeah. By the way, this is my slow season on YouTube. Once, I would say, February rolls around, it stays slow until about May or June. And this is usually because the holidays are over, people are doing other things. For instance, they went back to school, now they're cramming for exams or just working a lot. The weather's getting warmer, so people are going outside, hiking, traveling, that kind of thing. So my interaction on my channel has dipped a lot. This is very normal for the YouTube community. Most YouTubers go through this at this time of year, so it kind of stinks. I miss a lot of people commenting and just interacting with them, getting to know them. So yeah. Anyway, if you are new, this is my open invitation to subscribe and join my family. At this time of year, I get really experimental and just do a lot of weird things. So if you're into that sort of thing, that's what we're doing right now. And we're starting new series, whatever. Just, there's going to be a lot of odd videos happening soon. Actually, I'm recording a lot of these ahead of time, though, because I'm going to be traveling, and then I have some stuff going on in my life that's going to make me have to take a little bit of a break. And so this week I've made lots of videos, but it'll seem normal for you guys, so it's okay. I'm really having fun doing like odd art experiments. That's like the kind of thing I would normally do off camera, but lately I've been doing them on my channel, like making my own Copic marker colors and that kind of thing. So if you like that, let me know. I would do it anyway, regardless of whether or not the camera's on, so yeah. But I'm trying to show my face in my videos more, so things can feel more relatable. We can get to know each other better. I know this video I'm not showing my face, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, this mint background, I just jumped right back into this, sorry. This mint background is really cool because it kind of gives the illusion like he's walking out of the woods or something. And there's a couple of dark oak leaves and silhouettes of acorns within the leaves. So I really enjoyed using that color. That's my favorite color, by the way. Well, I'm starting to really like mauve and just different types of purples. So I don't know. I hope you like when I'm really random in my voiceovers because this is a really random kind of voiceover. This piece took probably 3-ish hours to do. These are simpler pieces, so they don't take as long, but for every single color you see, there are 2 layers, so a lot of the time I would actually turn the camera off and then paint over it again, because like, what's the point in recording that part? Anyway, I am finishing up his overalls and just adding a couple details. I decided to outline his entire face with the pink color of his shirt, and I really liked how that turned out. I think I'm going to do that for more of them, like take one of the main colors and use it as an outline. One of my friends actually told me I should do that too, so that was kind of cool. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and if you have any other ideas of animals, you can go to my Instagram and comment them on these, or just comment below, or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for enduring a really random voiceover again. But I wanted to do another long video for you guys because a lot of you say that you really like it. So, yeah. Have a wonderful day, and I hope you do some art or knit something or be creative in some way. Have a good day. Bye.